Hello, Ash. I'm sorry.
Yes?
I know we're supposed to talk to Ahmed today, but he had to solve some personal problems.
Okay.
I am his friend, Muhammad Salah, and
Hi.
hi, very
Uh,
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm have some problems here with the camera, but
Okay.
I'm trying to fix it, and uh, I would like to
It's
ask.
fine.
Uh, yeah, I'd like to ask you your patient and understanding about the situation because
You're fine.
okay,
It's
I'm
okay.
yeah, very nice to meet you. I'm from Egypt and I was born in Egypt, but uh, when I was 15, I had a exchange program in America, so that's
Okay.
why I know speak English, but since I returned to my country, I haven't practiced English a lot. So when Ahmed told me about Cambly, oh my gosh, I got so excited with the possibility to be here chatting with you. I'm sorry about my voice. I'm a little bit aphonic because of the COVID.
Oh, bless you. Are you okay?
I'm not okay. I've been taking a lot of medicines, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry.
We don't have to do if you're not feeling well, we don't have to do the lesson. I don't want you to feel worse.
No, no, I'm totally okay. I'm so excited actually to be here chatting with you. Can I ask you a favor, please?
Of course.
Would you mind closing your eyes because my camera is ready to be turned, and I'm a little bit shy with I'm talking to native speaker, English native speakers. So
Okay.
I don't want to show myself like right away. So can you please close your eyes and all three you can open that up?
Okay, sure. Tell me when you're ready.
One, two, three.
Open.
Yes.
You're the worst.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Hang
choke.
on.
I'm gonna choke. Yes, you are not you are not crazy. This is Ahmed account, and yes, I am using his account. Why? Can you please look at me?
I'm literally looking at the accounts just to make sure I'm not going crazy because I
You
read
are
the account this morning. I'm like, okay, yes, Ahmed, I'm looking, making sure I'm not going crazy. What is going on? Are you hacking
hi.
accounts?
My name is Muhammad Salah.
Two things. Two things. I'm going to be like 100% honest. I was just thinking about you because I was looking at my calendar. I'm like, I haven't spoken to him this week. Where has he been? Like, is he doesn't want to talk to me? Is he okay? Is he busy with work? I was literally just thinking about you. So the confusion then being that I had to look at the name, I had to look at the account, like, okay, this is who I'm supposed to be speaking with. Then I'm looking at you, like, what is happening here? So how do
There
you
is
know him? How did you talk to him?
Ahmed.
Yes.
Ahmed is my friend, man. Yeah, Ahmed. We I think we met not physically, but like in personal, but on internet in 2020 when the here on Cambly, and Ahmed was one of the very first guy that I saw on YouTube having classes here on Cambly. Yeah, I sent him a message, and we shared the number, like WhatsApp numbers, and we are friends. You are not really actually believing that you are chatting with Joel, somebody you are, my darling. That's me in flesh and bones.
Because it's not the first time I've had, like husbands, wives, friends, and that using each other's accounts. So I had to try and tell myself, like, is he in Brazil? Are you in Iraq? Like,
Actually, I'm Iraq. Salam alaikum, guys. Salam alaikum. I'm greeting people here. Salam alaikum.
oh, you are the worst. I think this is
Thank
probably
you.
the best prank that you have done so far. At least with me. I don't know what you do with the others.
Well, I tried hard like to come up with a different voice, but I couldn't make the Arabic accent because I didn't study a lot, the accent. But I thought, I'm gonna say that I lived in America for a while. That's why I got the American twang. So maybe she can't she can't believe in my words.
This was not what I was expecting for this lesson.
Well, yeah, well, you should.
I should be more
I told
prepared.
you. I told you many times that I am unpredictable and unavoidable. So
But
you definitely are not gonna have a normal conversation with me.
I never want to avoid you, but I most certainly did not predict that two of my students have known each other through like extreme circumstances, and now you want to use and it is true though. I have not spoken to him in a long time. I don't know if he's been on Cambly, but when I saw the reservation come through, and I'm like, there's a name I haven't
Ahead.
seen in a long time. So so when the
Yes.
camera was off, and then like, oh no, he's not here. I'm his friend from Egypt. I'm like, okay, interesting. This is well, we'll see how this goes, but okay. And then you came onto the screen like what is
What
going
the
on?
heck?
Kudos, 10
Well,
stars, good sir. 10 stars to you.
thank you.
This
Thank
is
you so much, Doc. It was. I mean, I'm so glad to see you again.
me
And
too. Despite the
sorry.
circumstances.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the prank.
No, it
But I
made the
told
day interesting.
yeah, you had some fun, like, oh my gosh, it is something that you couldn't expect.
No,
And
no, I was not. I've had students recommend new students to me. I've had that, but I don't think I've ever had two existing students that have known each other already and they're like nowhere near each other. It's one thing to be like both of you in Brazil. This I was not expecting at all. So there was no way I would not. There was no way that I was not going to fall for this. So good
oh
job.
my god, thank you.
Worst.
You have a student with their camera off, you're gonna be like, oh my god, now
Yeah,
I am. That's gonna
I'm
be a real situation.
yeah, and I must admit that you got me there for a second when you told me to close my eyes. I was like, um, okay, am I gonna regret this decision? What am I gonna see when I open my
Oh
eyes?
yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Speaking of it, have you ever had some crazy situation like that here on Cambly? Like people
Thankfully not.
showed up shirtless, or ended up showing something like nasty.
I have heard, and I'm gonna be honest, I have heard stories, but thankfully not with me. And I will be honest, that was the first thing that went through my mind when you mentioned that we're going to turn the camera on, and because
Oh
I
my
read
god.
it unfortunately it
Honestly,
happens.
I didn't think about that. Now that you are saying, oh my gosh, yeah, you could have like like finished the
I would have.
call.
I would have.
Yeah. Oh
If
my
that's
god.
what it was, I would have. But
Frank
I made
wouldn't.
that decision in my mind for those 3 seconds. I came to a realization I was either going to be looking at somebody's face or not.
Oh
And
yeah.
I know what I'm going to do despite whichever way this conversation goes, I know what I'm going to do. But when I saw your face, I was like, that's not the face I was expecting to see. This is much, much better, but I'm still confused.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
You know why it took me a long time, because I know that you have you've adjusted your name on Cambly. So I'm looking at the name and I thought, okay. Then I'm like, so he changed his name on the profile to throw me off. But hang on. Then I saw the rest of the profile. I'm like, no, this is an existing student's profile.
Student.
What is going on? I'm looking. That's why I couldn't stop staring at the screen. I'm like, yes, I've spoken to him. What is this? You're the worst.
Thank you, darling. I mean, I'll take this as a compliment. It's
How have you been?
word. Well, yeah, this week has been good, productive,
Clearly.
despite of the rainy days, because we are in the middle of the winter, and oh my gosh, the city is like a hell. We have a lot of floatings, like there are streets here that are completely like float, and even car cannot,
Really?
yeah.
That's right. I remember, I think it was last year, November, December, there was a lot of heavy rains, unusual rains for so early
Yeah,
in the summer.
it was in a state really close here to my to Natal,
Hmm,
Recife, Pernambuco,
I think
and
so.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
terrible, really terrible, terrible. A lot of people, unfortunately, passed away. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But well, I mean, I guess it depends on the season. You do get a lot of rain in the summer, and I guess you also get a lot of rain in the winter, depending, I guess, where you
Mm.
are. So please be safe, my dear. It's yeah, and we have like crazy fires at the moment. So yeah,
Oh god.
it's so much so that the ash is falling out of the sky. We have fires that are 15, 20 kilometers away from where I live, and very, very intense winds the last couple of days. So it's spreading
Rash.
quite quickly. Yeah, I'm
Well,
kind of nervous about
I'm
it.
not safe right now because there is a mosquito here bothering me a lot. Oh my gosh. What is your favorite? What is your favorite insect, though? Tell me quickly.
Insect, ladybug.
Yeah. Mine is butterfly because you give me a lot of butter. That's that's for
I didn't
calling.
even think about butterflies. Of course, they're the most
That's
obvious
for calling.
answer.
Thank you, darling. I'll we have a conversation next week with my regular account, and
Are you sure? I'm gonna check now. I don't trust you anymore.
oh come on.
Mwah.
Thank
Speak
you.
to you
Have a
soon.
good